Greetings, everybody. Mike Emmerich here. Eddie Olczyk alongside Ray Ferraro down at ice level. Tonight, we have a thrilling evening of hockey ahead. February 14th, and a day for chocolate and flowers, but also for two terrific hockey teams we're about to see. Opening face-off on the horizon, Eddie Olczyk alongside. Let's get his impression of this matchup.
Neither team is going to want to give up an inch early. Set the tone early is the key to finding success later in the game. This is going to be a tight one, Doc.
No hearts will be won out on this ice today, but a face-off has been. Using the point, he's got it. That puck's loose, deflected away by Bailey. Can start the attack going in the zone. From the slot of wrister. Wonderful save. Date night at the hockey game on Valentine's Day. Staying up late and pacing the bench. Here's Ray.
I think a real key to this game is going to be who is able to control the game with their body. Who's going to be able to control the forecheck, be more physical, and take their pace of game to the others.
Thanks very much, Ray. Takes it from the boards and looks on. As that point pass as well. To the point it comes. Hard shot. Puck collected. Laid on to Pavelski. Smart recovery by Leddy. The Islanders skated up on the side. Right to the point. Ping-pongs it ahead to Barzal. Gathered up again by Bailey. Propelled to Barzal. Many yards gained to Gardner. Centering pass. On the half-boards to Gardner. Steps away from the boards. Didn't drag it very well there. Loose puck. He had it past the goalie, but not past the iron. A little under 3 minutes off the clock. Still knotted at zeros. New York's taken that neutral zone faceoff. Gives it over to the point. A long scorcher. Great save. Hanging on to it through the neutral zone. Is able to move on in. Back to the point. Good pass off the boards. Slid to Zingle. Moves it to the corner. Chip to Bjorkstrand. On to Bjorkstrand. Takes it to the corner. Throws it to Pavelski. Looks to make a play. Save with the pad. Couldn't get through and retain possession. The Islanders through the neutral zone move it along. He's got that point pass. Laid on to Leddy. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Flings it. Terrific save. New York's along the wing at center ice. Flings it. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Got it at the point. Stood up all the way and blocked it. Has that one measured in his own end. The Islanders are at the wing in neutral ice. Shoots. He was standing in the lane and got some of it. Steals it in the attacking zone. Blocked. Really solid possession and pressure. Not done yet, though. Picked off. The Blue Jackets are driving it from the wing. And move down to Foligno. Puts one on. Oh, and he missed the net.
From that position on the ice, he's got to hit the net. Make the goalie make a save.
Quick shot. Blockered away. Columbus carrying it up the wing. Propelled to Dubois. Points it. Shoots one. Save. Skilled play by Hickey. All right, here's a long pass, and it's on the money. Picks it up back there. And he dumps it in. To Pulak. Gains the zone. Skill play by Panik. He takes that point pass. Slid to Hickey. Gives it on a cross from the point. Kicked away. Columbus gates upwards along the side. Good defensive read with that one. Skates it into the zone. Fires. Gloved. Holds on and gets that whistle. The Blue Jackets with a clean win on the draw. Columbus from the wing plays it along. Seeks the corner. That's a good save and goal. They're going to have to come up with something better than that. Loose puck due to the play by Leddy. The Islanders keep the play going in the middle. Passes to the slot. Chip to Gardner. Beside the line. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. New York's controlling play now in the defensive zone. Long lead pass to Bailey. Fires. Score! A wonderful holiday hockey performance there.
They'll certainly have more energy. They've got their game's first score, and now they can play from in front.
So we played a while in this period, and finally a goal.
I was hoping, Doc, that we were going to get that first one.
Neutralized face-off win.
Scored by number 13, Matthew Barzal. Assisted by number 12, Josh Bailey. And by number 29, Ron.
In the slot.
Time of the goal,
Brister. The pad came in handy that time. Puck is thrown to Barzal. That one comes right on his stick. Not very long, but good. Fires a shot. Great save. On to Barzal. Turned a shot on net. And a save. Puck controlled now by the defense. Snapping a pass to Murray. And offside is called.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
A little over 7 minutes remaining in the first. The Islanders lead 1-0. The Blue Jackets with a center ice face-off win. Steps in from the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Saved there. Turned aside with a pad. Smart recovery by Atkinson. The Islanders have it along the side at mid-ice. Shoot! He got his glove on that one. In the defensive zone, continuing on. Directing that one to Foligno. Lets it go. A wonderful scoring chance denied. Broken stick, rotten luck. The Blue Jackets with a neutral zone possession along the wing. Worked along in the corner by Atkinson. Brings the shot. He scores! Hearts, flowers, a red lamp, and fist bumps. Happy February 14th to us all.
Well, I guess this game's not going to spread out. That goal ties it. The teams are so evenly matched.
The Blue Jackets control from the faceoff.
Scored by number 13, Cam Atkinson. Assisted by number 71, Nick Foligno. Time of the goal.
Shoots one. And flashed out to turn that aside. Trying to go to Bailey. Crosses that line. He's got that pass at the point. Free puck off a defender. Up the wing, making some headway. Oh, the pass just didn't work. Laid on to Pavelski. Swept on to Murray. Up to the point. Fires. It's blocked. Pressure now. In with it now. Takes that pass. He throws it there. That is a shot that went way wide.
Oh, he was trying to be too cute with that shot. You cannot miss the net that badly.
Not on the net. Instead, it's wide. Lets it go. Tag save. Pitch to Letty. Gathered up again by Bailey. Recollected. Columbus along the wing can play it ahead. He hangs on and gets the whistle.
Korpisalo's presence of mind to continue to battle and never give up keeps this puck out of the net.
They won that draw. The angle changed. Score! What a gorgeous goal. Better than a box of candy, even today.
Always dangerous once you break a tie that you would sit back and try to protect the lead. I think you have to stay aggressive and play in the other end.
The Blue Jackets have broken the tie. Perhaps they can build on this lead here in the first period. And they've won the faceoff.
Scored by number 18.
The Blue Jackets are skating it up at neutral ice. It's dumped in. Hickey's got it on his stick, trying to get it out of there. Pass attempt to Panik. Nearing the final minute of play. Stole that pass away in his own end. Brings it in for an attack. Fires. They score! On Valentine's Day, an early gift.
You want to score goals, you got to get to this area of the ice.
The goaltender thought he had that shut off. He gets across the net, but he can't shut down the top bin. It's right in it.
Blue Jackets control from the neutral zone. Lost possession there. Moving it to Atkinson.
And by number 65, Marcus Nutabara. Time of the goal.
Gives it to the point. What a ripper from the point. Good work there in goal.
The Islanders' center of offense is this player. He is among the highest total points in the league. He has such creativity. If it's not him scoring the goal, he's so good to play with as his wingers just have to get open.
Good setup off the win. Just a backhand. Terrific shot, but a denial. And he steps in. Good place to shoot from, and he does. First period has been completed. And so, intermission activities are forthcoming, but the players get a breather. Columbus built a 2-goal lead. We turn to the shots on goal. Heavy for one, light for the other. A whopping 16 for Columbus and 10 for the Islanders.
Are you a super fan? Here's your chance to prove it. If you have the best decorated car or home, you could win.
The Blue Jackets have a 2-goal lead, and the one that made it 2 was this one. We'll be right back. One period played, a second period is about to begin. What do you think of what we've seen so far?
New York's looking to play with the puck much more in this period. They didn't have much possession time, and as a result, they're playing from behind.
First face-off of period 2. The Blue Jackets skated up on the side. Carries it on in from center. Looks from the corner. Picked up in the attacking zone. Lots on that to Werenski. Nicely received at the point. The stick broke on the shot. Propelled to Bailey. And he steps across the line. Pass to the slot. Sends to the point. Slid to Gardner. No!
Wasn't too far off, but ultimately not on the net and not on the score sheet.
Good opportunity to regroup here after that save, but now they got to win a defensive zone faceoff.
Never satisfied. Never take your foot off the gas pedal. He's got 2 goals now. He'd better be thinking about getting number 3.
The Islanders win that faceoff. That went off someone. Loose puck. Angles it ahead to Barzal. Shoots one. Save. Looking for options up the wing. Seeks the corner. Muscled long to Jones. That one is pointed to him. A point blast. Wonderful stop. New York's carrying on up the wing. Goes back deep for it. Puck loose. Strong defensive play by Bailey. Driving in from no man's land. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Pitching this one to Pavilier. Slides it to the point. What a block. And at an angle to Pavilier. Good place to shoot from. Shot blocked. Skates out with it. Forks it to Leddy. To Gardner. Out to the half wall. Big takeaway. Chips it back. Dishes to the corner. Out to the point with it now. Point to point. Cranks a shot. The shot blocked. Collected now. And he glides on to center ice. Feeds the point. Looks over his options from the corner. Close in play. Got the iron. He tried to go top shelf. He got the crossbar with a shot. Lets it go. Puck ricocheted off the screen. And down to Panik. Many yards gained to Hickey. A strong pad stop there. And the referee's whistle has stopped play.
Korpisalo's made a textbook stop here. He's in good shape positionally. He makes the save, and he makes it look really easy. The Blue Jackets do an excellent job limiting their opponent's shots on net. One of the main reasons is how many shots they block. Over the last few games, it's a crazy number.
Nice work by Hickey. Chip to Bailey. Gains that offensive line. With a shot. That puck struck him in front. Murray skating to the neutral zone. Gathered up by Hickey. Looking to Bailey. Good use of the stick. Broke that pass up. Columbus hopefully shifting from defense to offense in the defensive zone. Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. You could almost count that one, but no, what a save.
New York's lucky they're not blown out of the building. Their goaltender's been absolutely brilliant. He's stopped more than his share of shots. They just can't keep up skating-wise.
That's not really a scoring chance. It's a puck to the net. The goalie gets to handle it and stop it, but not a challenging stop at all.
Just under 8 minutes have gone by. It's a 3-1 game. That faceoff is won. On to Zingle. Breakout pass into empty ice. Steps across that line. A textbook stick save. He scores! A wonderful holiday hockey performance there.
He's got a nose for the net, and especially scoring goals off the rebound.
Pucks to the net need to be deflected into the corner. Because the goaltender can't do that, the goal scorer is able to pounce on the rebound.
The Islanders, with the scoring of that goal, have cut the lead in half, and still an entire period to play. They win the draw and will now set up an attack. Pitching it to Pavillier.
Assisted by number 18, Anthony Beauvillier, and by number 14.
Waits from the corner.
Time of the goal.
Oh, Pochek saved one there. The Blue Jackets lug that along up the wing. Using the point. Laid on to Bjorkstrand. Propelled to Pavelski. Made that stop.
New York's offense has run through his hands for most of the last little while. His point streak continues. He has been a force both at 5-on-5 and on the power play over the last few games.
Good face-off victory there. A point hammer shot. Waffle boarded. Slid to Pulak. Chip to Pavillier. Shoots it off his pad. Columbus in mid-ice skating along the side. What a ripper! That's a great save. I was watching for sticks to go up. No celebration this time. Lets it go. That puck hit him on the way to the net. Leads that charge into the zone. Using the point. He's got it. Collected by Bailey. And now it's directed to Hickey. New York's winging it at neutral ice. Parked in the slot. Oh, what a stop.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Columbus can't expect another save like the one we just saw. Their goaltender came up large to bail them out.
His team is ahead in this game, and he's doing a wonderful job in the face-off circle, springing them. Can start the attack going in the zone. To the point it comes. Cranks the blast. On to Pavelski. Right to the point. Strong wrister. Shot deflected. Laid on to Hickey. Gives it over to the point. Good shooting place. He was standing in the lane and got some of it. Is able to move on in. Got it in the slot. Takes that pass from the other point man. Pad save. Circles from the corner. Oh, he got in the way of that one. It's blocked. That didn't go like he wanted. Puck collected.
Dubois is likely to score again. He's been all over the ice and the score sheet here this evening.
Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. And now the whistle signals stoppage of play, and will get the penalty. New York's given a minor here for tripping.
No, this is a tough call. He was trying to play the puck, but he tripped up the attacking player.
The Blue Jackets are going to try out their power play for the first time of the game.
You can turn the tide of a game on a power play whether you score or not by getting shots, by getting traffic, and by keeping the puck in the offensive zone. If you chase it up and down the ice all the time, nothing gets accomplished.
Oh, broke it up. Passing one off now to Cizikas. That play goes offside. New York's won that neutral zone faceoff. Flipped to the opposite corner by Boychuk. Gathered up again by Cizikas. Got that pass in his own end. Terrific save there. Didn't look like he had anything to shoot at, and he made it tough.
The shooter shaking his head. Great save.
Kicked away. That puck came free. Could have been handled. Columbus has possession on the wing and neutral ice. Solid work there by Gardner. Got it back out of the zone.
This is going to have to be a lot better than the first minute. That it's been ugly to look at. No pucks to the net. The goaltender's had a virtual holiday down there.
Wrister from the slot. Got it all.
As soon as the shooter starts to release this, the goalie drops to the butterfly. Hey, buddy, pick up your head. You might see he's down on his knees already.
The Islanders with a face-off win. Knocked right off the stick. Puck is thrown to Leddy. Looking from the corner. Shot. That score! What an impressive goal shorthanded.
Up a goal and on a power play, you really think you can take a stranglehold of this game. But the momentum has been tipped, and this game has been turned on its head with this shorthanded goal.
The Islanders have this thing tied up, and we are late in the second period. Should be fun going forward. The Blue Jackets get it off the faceoff. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Puck out of the zone, and the attackers regroup. Propelled to Pulak. Moves it to the corner. Back to the point. The Islanders killed it off, and so we're back even. That one is cleared past the halfway point of the ice. Goes back down, and what do we have, class? Icing. You have it, 8+. Just under 4 minutes remaining in the period. Game tied at this point, 3 goals apiece. Solid, clean win. Laid up that right side to Bjorkstrand. He's got that point pass. A shot. Terrific save with no reaction time whatsoever.
A timely save. That is tremendously tremendous.
Snapping a pass to Pulak. Fires. A terrific shot, but it's answered by the pad.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Good job on the draw. Terrific determination by Hickey. Shoots. Didn't have time, but he saved it anyway. Back in his own end and in trouble. Columbus charges up the wing. Through the corner now. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Pushing it on in the defensive zone. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Directing that one to Dubois. Trying to go to Atkinson. Got it at the point. Great poke check. Terrific save. Terrific opportunity.
Equal to the challenge. Nice stop.
Players tired, about to get a rest as we go late into the second period. On through the corner. Shoots. Terrific pad save. Columbus wheels it up the wing. Points it. It's a point hammer shot. Save. New York setting up an offense from the wing. Oh, and the pass wouldn't go. A great wrist shot. Well, they got to be a little tired after these first 2 periods of play, so they'll get a rest as we start to think ahead toward period number 3. Let's look at the shots on goal totals through the first 2 periods. 27 for the Islanders and 26 for Columbus. Martin's goal is the one that has tied this game. We are at the end of the period and headed to intermission.
For rounds 1 through 3, that offer is available now. Don't miss your opportunity to pick up the best locations for next season. Stop by section 144 on the concourse.
Underway in the third period. This game is tied. Couldn't get his way through. Slid to Zingle. And moved down to Bjorkstrand. Terrific determination by Bailey. New York's in the neutral zone along the wing. Dogged determination there by Joe Pavelski. Stays in the zone. Out in front. Scooped up by Pavelski. Gains the zone. Shoots. Big point-blank save there.
His perfect positioning allowed him to shut down that chance.
Chip to Gardner. Fires. They can't find the target.
That was a dangerous chance, but unfortunately, we don't use soccer nets in hockey.
Right in front. Great save, point blank. On to Pavilier. He takes that point pass. Laid on to Pavilier. He's got that pass in the corner. Didn't go very well there. Who comes up with it? He's got this one, and they're after him. Smart recovery by Gardner. Onside. Flings it. Got that. Tremendous scoring chance. Trying for it. And angled to Pavilier. Big shot from the point. Blocked. Skates it behind the net. Back to the blue line. That puck's loose. Defended away by Atkinson. Puck loose. Denied by the defense. Propelled to Foligno. Outstanding save off a chance. And he dumps it in. And he picks it up. Columbus looking to head man up the wing. He's got that pass at the point. He saw it coming and he got in the way. Slid to Pulak. A slot wrister. Blocked. Slot shot. Gets it with the blocker. Fires. And still another save. What a show. Back to the blue line. Point to point. Setting it up. Dances around him. Dishes it back. Down to the corner. Faces up to the point. And he gets it back. Big pad save. And decides to just cover it up and get the whistle.
Another example of just an outstanding game, man. He's one of my 3 stars tonight for sure.
A little under 6 minutes gone. 6 goals in this game so far, divided in half. New York's got it again. Decides to head for the corner. Up to the point. A point blast. That puck's still alive, but a great glove save. Elevates a pass to Ladd. To the point. Centering pass. Passed across point to point. Sends it back the other way. Oh, and what a spectacular save.
The defenders caught a break here. Lots of pressure in their end of the ice, but the goalie freezes the puck, and they can catch their breath.
This is frustrating. The goaltender makes a save by getting just a chunk of the shot.
They won that draw. Dealt with in the corner by Komarov. Got that in the trapper. New York's got that face-off win. Shoots one.
Cizikas looks rattled here. He's injured going back to the bench slowly.
In front. Quick wrister. Can't get it on net.
When the puck sounds hard when it hits the end boards, that means you've missed the net. Scoring chances handed away.
Pass attempt to Komarov. Takes that pass. That's a great deflection there. Good stick. Shot. That's a good pad save. Columbus charges up from the wing. Fires a shot. Turned aside off the pad. Gets in. Looks over his options here. Gives it to the point. Missed. Oh, what a great opportunity that was.
I know that shot had a lot of heat on it, but if you put a soccer net there, it wouldn't have hit it.
Shoots one. Terrific opportunity, but it's off the mark. Has received it in the corner. A shot. Headed away. They score! Hearts, flowers, a red lamp, and fist bumps. Happy February 14th to us all.
Well, you knew this goal was going to be huge. This game has been tied and hard fought.
Columbus has scored to go in the lead by 1 now. Let's see what happens before the end of this period. Perhaps they can win. Perhaps it will be overtime.
Columbus goal scored by number 28.
The Blue Jackets skated up on the side. Nicely received at the point. Snaps one. Wonderful save.
Time of the goal. 9 minutes.
It's always way more fun when there's lots of goals in the game. The players like it. Well, the offensive ones do. The defensive ones aren't so crazy about it. But I will tell you who hates it. It's the coaches. They always want to have some control of the game.
Shifts to the backhand and shoots. The shot is off.
Coaches always told him, hit the net. He was trying to be way too fine with that shot, and unfortunately for him, skates away empty-handed.
Heads on to the corner. Lets the shot fly. Great save. Puck covered, whistle blown.
The Hawks are not a team to be taken lightly, Doc. They're up next on the schedule, and of course, we'll be calling all the action. Some great, exciting hockey games ahead.
Just a little under 9 minutes remaining here in the third. We've got a leader in this game now. Maybe it'll be tied up again, though. Moving it to Panik. Skates it into the zone. That's a good defensive stick there. A terrific scoring chance denied. Murray's looking to lead. The Blue Jackets with possession up the wing. Sends to the point. And at an angle to Murray. Score! What a gorgeous goal. Better than a box of candy, even today.
The defense was a step slow, not able to get in front of that long wrist shot.
I always thought the 5-hole was as good a spot to shoot as any. The goaltender can't really shut it down as the puck squirts through.
Columbus has now gotten a 2-goal lead in this contest, and it is in the third period. What a rough ride to the finish we're going to have now. New York's collected another victory on the faceoff.
Assisted by number 28, Oliver Nordstrom.
And it's a good pickup.
Marcus Mutabara. Time of the goal.
Lugging it through center ice.
17
Steps in from the neutral zone. Shoots one. And a save. Has it picked up. Terrific outlet pass. Shoots off his pad. Down to ringside we go yet again. Ray, what you thinking?
New York's got to get back on the practice ice because they've had so many chances to score. They haven't had any finish, and they can't hit the net.
Yeah, my Ray, it's sort of hard to watch those, isn't it? So many close calls, and this game would be different. Under 7 minutes left to go in the third. The Blue Jackets have gotten 5 goals, and that's a shock. They lead 5-3. That's a free puck thanks to the play by Bailey. Carries it to the corner. Gathered up again by Bailey. Stick to Sam. And it's all. That puck's loose. He couldn't get through the roadblock. Skates through the corner. Chips it back. That one's deflected. He scores! Number 30.
That puck looked like it got deflected right in front of the goaltender. I'm sure Ray had a much better look at that.
It did get deflected, Eddie, and when we get a look at it on the replay right here, you're going to see the goalie's in position, but because the puck is deflected the way it was, it gets past him in a way he just can't react to.
The Islanders are now back to within one with the scoring of that goal. And there's plenty of time for one more goal in the third. A shot. Save.
Assisted by number 6.
And he holds on and stops play.
Time of the goal, 14 minutes, 7 seconds.
They win it. That one is pointed to him. Oh, what a chance, what a save. Defensive zone win. Pitching this one to Zingle. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Skilled play by Hickey. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come.
Barzal's feeling it tonight. 2 goals so far.
The Blue Jackets move toward the neutral zone. Slides it to the point. Shoots. What a save. I was looking for the light to come on. Puck loose. Good defensive play. Feeds the point. Lets it go. Not on the net. Instead, it's wide. Skill play by Panik. Has it back deep. Chip to Bjorkstrand. Takes a shot. Marvelous save. A great chance was no chance.
Never satisfied. Never take your foot off the gas pedal. He's got 2 goals now. He'd better be thinking about getting number 3.
Just under 3 minutes remaining here in the third. The Islanders have gotten back to within 1. Maybe there's something happening in this game. Save! Looking to Panik. New York's along the wing at center ice. On to Panik. Shoots. Wonderful work in close and a brilliant save.
That great save was all positioning.
Looks over things from the corner. Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. Beveled to the goal. Save there. The Blue Jackets leave their own end. Right into the slot. That shot came from nowhere. Good place to shoot from, and he does. And holds on to that puck to get the whistle.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie said no chance. That's an excellent save.
They win the draw. Now can they get it out? Pitching it to Barzal. Crosses that line. Shoots. Got a piece of that one. And he holds on, and the whistle stops play.
Korpisalo's lucky. He just got a piece of that, but it was enough to make the stop.
A big win. Let's see what happens. Passed in the corner to Barzal. Using the point. The waning seconds of regulation. Something should give here, or maybe not. Nice stick by the defense. New York's pulling their goalie for the extra man. And now it's directed to Pavelski. Net empty. He scores!
Pavelski's goal has put this one away for sure.
Sayonara, that pretty well puts this one away.
The Blue Jackets from the neutral zone start to work.
Joe Pavelski, assisted by number 28.
Free puck off a defender then. Marvelous save. No time on that one.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
15 minutes, 24 seconds.
A lot of pressure on that face-off. They've won. Now let's see what they deliver. Moved along and in. Turned away with the stick.